just waiting for like back-to-back brutal Cathars. Probably a portable hole. That is also fair enough. Pacifism. He's running pacifism. What? What is this deck? Damn, girl. And an Archon of Emeria. Does he... they ain't tapped, which is like always sad, but... Hello everyone, welcome back to another standard Saturday. I hope we're all having a marvellous weekend. And today, on this standard Saturday, we are playing Esper Control, Esper Horror, whichever way you want to look at it. It's the Hullbreaker Horror deck. It's a weird one because it's basically Azorius Control, but with Vanishing Verse, so it's Esper Control, right? Let's say it's a weird one. You must have all seen this. The new cards we're using are Kato Shizuki and Wandering Emperor. We're also using two of the March cards. I'm not a huge fan of the white one, to be honest. I could sort of take that out for like a Fateful Absence, but it just lets us take out non-land permanents, and it exiles them as well, which is good, but it can be costly. The exiling card from your hand, I'm not a huge fan of, really. You know, I could maybe see myself getting rid of planes, but then if you're playing Control, you usually need as much sort of land as is feasibly available. I much prefer March because it gains you life. It deals damage to creatures and planeswalkers, and you gain life, which is real good. Other new cards, I think that's it. Farewell's new. It's just a really good board wipe. It doesn't get rid of planeswalkers, which kind of sucks, but it's also fine because we're running Kato Shizuki and the Wandering Emperor, so it's great. It's a control deck. You guys know what it does. It does Doomskars. It does Doomskars and Farewells until you've lost all hope, and then it slowly grinds you down with Kato Shizuki and the Wandering Emperor. It makes little creatures. Just pings away at you, and potentially goes ultimate sometimes. Kind of meh. I guess you can kind of use his -7 to go for a Hullbreaker Horror, but you know, the -7's just an afterthought, really. Plus, it's using a new thing, and it's got Pom Pom Chan on it, who is great. Who doesn't love Pom Pom Chan? We're also running a whole... to be honest, the land base is kind of weird. I'm using a... like a template from etherhub.com for this deck. So it kind of takes like a percentage of what is most likely to be in the deck. So sometimes it'll take two decks and just kind of merge them. I'm not sure whether that's happened now or whether this is just like ground down to be, you know, the exact perfectly what is winning. It has a 63% win rate on EtherHub, so you know that's pretty good. It is only 1.14% of the meta, and I'll tell you why that is. Why that is because 16% of the meta right now is basically mono white decks. It's either mono white or it's Naya white, which is just mono white. Where are we? I think Selesnya is making up about 15%. The kind of Selesnya enchantment deck that I made, 15% of the meta there. Orzhov is holding strong at 5% with mono black being slightly lower, but that's basically the same deck, making it approximately like 10%. And then on EtherHub, it kind of goes down to like if something's 0.3% of the meta, that's like not in the meta, you know? It just isn't. There was a really interesting other deck that I was going to make for you today. I think it was the Boros Aggro, which looked really good, but I didn't have any enough wildcards to make that, sadly. But every single card in this deck I owned, which is fantastic news. I played a lot of Control last season. I don't know, maybe the season before. The season before I started making YouTube videos, I played a ton of Azorius Control, and it worked out pretty well for me. So we'll see how I can match up. I've not played Control in a while, so let the nonsense stuff begin. Magic Mike 84 with that the Fibbleth. The Fibbleth. That's a keeper. We got 3 land. I think it's Jawari on 1 into a pathway, Foretell the Doomscar. And that's about it. So the thing that really annoys me about Magic at the minute is that kind of want that on blue. No, I need that on white if I'm going to Doomscar. Could have held up the Jawari as well. In fact, I should have done. Hey, mono white. Well, that's pretty good. Could hold that. Let's just get rid of you. Get out of here, punk. You ain't welcome here. Ugh. Spellbindies. Loom. I'd probably take the Jawari if I was him, to be honest. Nope. That's fair. Just foretell that for next turn. Horror's not bad. Go for one of them. Don't particularly need the Emperor at the minute. I'd prefer the land, but if I do, yeah, like if I draw into it, I draw into it. You know, quite like him to play something else for this Doomscar to hit. If I was him, I'd power up Cave, to be honest. He doesn't have a land for it. He's just waiting for me to get rid of the Doomscar. Which is just hilarious. 2 mana left to do nothing with. I think that's a pass. Maybe play the Emperor next turn. Try and get him some damage dealt back. Oof, alright. Tap it. Go on. Beautifulness. You have fallen into my trap. Boop.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
I mean, I could just Doomscar, right? That feels pretty handy. Let's just make a blocker.
Try not to keep watch for intruders.
I say make a blocker as if like that does anything. I want to make this so that he'll go, oh, he must not have a Doomscar then, and play something like a Cathar that is super duper annoying. just behold for 6. They're both pretty good. Hell yeah, I'll keep those. And that's real good. Let's get rid of you. Let's just say go. I should have maybe just Doomsguard instead. Ugh. Lame. As I say, if he takes the Deluges, I'm happy. I think he'll take the Horror. Oh, I am up to... Yeah, I was going to say I was up to Hullbreaker mana.
Get in, get out. Easy mission. I know something.
Yeah, I don't need that. Let's just Doomscar. Screw it, we've got the draw. We've got a lot of draw. You know? That's fine.
Oh, there will be a next time.
I mean, like, I can just draw it now. I shouldn't, that was silly. I should have held up the threat of a, whatchamacallit. I don't know why he didn't use that earlier. Feels kind of odd. And done. See what he does. I think I'm going to be deluging and expelling it. I mean, we could just get the horror in, right? Yeah, why not? Okay. 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 Alright, it's all instant, baby. Alright. Yay, I get a not token. Not how the card works, sadly. One of each of you. And let's just activate that. Yay, land. More land. That's even yayer. I think we can wait till next turn till he has a creature down. I got the Vanishing Verse for a cave again, which is nice. Oh, banging. This is gonna stop you right there. Just before you have to click the attack button, because I'm a nice guy. Honest. Whack a hole down, whack one of them down. Just waiting for like back-to-back brutal Cathars. Probably a portable hole. That is also fair enough. Pacifism. He's running pacifism. What? What is this deck? Damn, girl. And an Archon of Emeria. Does he... they enter tapped, which is like always sad, but I wish I could get rid of that so that my Revelry actually did a thing. I guess we're... I mean, I could power haul up and just swing. And I've got 4 left for a deluge if I want to as well. He's only got 1 mana free, so there's not exactly much you can do against it. in turn. We'll be deluging next turn though. Come on, bud. Very good. Very good, sir. Thank you. Come again. Such much deluge. Well, frankly, he's deluged. Deluged. I could have spent all of my mana to do that as well. Maybe I should have done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? That's good. Yeah, he's good. I mean, at this point, he's just delaying the inevitable, really, isn't he? So that's nice. Just draw some stuff in. Holding 2 up wouldn't. It would let me maybe play a one of them. Just GG, buddy. Another pacifism. Are you friggin' kidding me? Let's just get some of this going. The Juari can actually get played because I don't think I'm going to be tripping him up anytime soon. Let's just gain some life back whilst we can. I mean, look at that nonsense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Yeah. Nope. Nice. GG. I don't know why you'd be running a board wipe in here. I guess it destroys all non-land permanents. For mana, an opponent chooses up to 2 non-land permanents they control and returns them to their owner's hands. I mean, I guess like you can run that in something like mono white because it's not, you know, it's not amazing. It doesn't do anything to your side of the board, is what I mean to say. Let's just do one of these. Vanishing Verse is good. Horror's good. Oh no, whatever will I do? Boop. I should have waited to play that, to be fair, because he might have a thing. Okay. GG. And that is the G'est of G's. I didn't really feel the pressure at any point there. He played really well to counter around my stuff in the early game there, because it's like, you know, that Doomscar could have hit 3 things and it hit 1, I think, so. Oof. Against Rex, the Alpha. That's a really good hand against mono white. Or enchantments, I guess, because farewell. Blue, ugh. Snow blue. That is winteresting. We're just going to play that first. That might be a mistake. Blue, black, snow. Opponent playing not a meta deck. That's entirely fair. Don't need white, need blue. Doomscar. Thirst. Hullbreaker horror deck. Yeah. I think we could be playing it against another Esper. think. Let's just do that. I should have maybe kept the Vanishing Verse open instead. Thirst. Thirst is good. Thirst is good. Tergrid. Ugh. Boo. So he's got Hullbreaker Horror. And he's probably got a Tergrid as well, because otherwise I don't think he would have discarded that. He also has in the top whatever of his deck drawn like 5 land. That's not great for him, but it's very good for me. Guess we go blue, see what he does. It's weird that he wasn't doing that on my turn as well. Okay. Maybe a like dollhouse kind of jam. See if we can't deluge. Horror and Jewelry, I guess. White. Let's just do that. And could just Jewelry that. I mean, he's not up to Hullbreaker Horror mana yet. And getting rid of some of his sort of card draw is good. I think he's running a tight 60, which is good. But maybe that's the whole deck. Who friggin' knows what is going on in Rex's mind right now? I haven't seen this before though. Just the vague Dimir control probably. Okay. It is monocolored. Let's get that exiled while we can. Effort. That was a misplay. I could have played that as well. The Swift Wing. Don't particularly need either of those at the minute. And land is good, it gets me to the Hullbreaker Horror, but it doesn't really do much for me. Boop. Ooh. Ward 3. Pass. Verse. Resolve autopay. Because I need to exile that. I can't remember what it does, but it's real good. I guess it's just Dimir fun deck, maybe. I don't know. We just don't know. I think I can take 3 at the minute. Okay. Just get rid of the Doomscar because I don't need it at the minute either. He's only got 1 open, right? Let's get rid of his graveyard there, just in case it is a dollhouse deck. He's gotten rid of a third of his deck, so that's pretty useful. Toxrill. Okay. Can do that. Get a little bit of card draw from that. See if he wants to counter it, because life gain's not ideal. And I guess Doomscar. Jawari? Sack the slug. Pays 3. Irritating. Oh! Daddy. El Sluggo. Yeah, I'll pay 3. I should have maybe left 2 of those open, but hey ho, F it. I mean, this guy's deck is the kind of deck I would want to play. Gain some life, draw a card feels good too. Second Hullbreaker Horror. Should have maybe saved the Behold. Yeah, knew it. Absolutely knew it. Gonna get the Sluggo in. Malevolent Hermit. That's pretty good. Let's deal 1 to it. Well, everything that we can do at instant speed, right? So that's pretty nice. I think we play the Horror next turn. Just play the Sluggo, see what kill spells he's got. Burp. I think I'm trying to mill him out now. I think that's like the play, you know? Again, like everything I'm doing is instant speed, so I don't really care what he does. Just gonna wait till that's tapped. Okay. Exiling stuff comes real in handy.
My judgment is
And again, I don't really care about anything in the deck that's like a creature or a planeswalker. It's all just tools to the end of winning the game. Sounds real harsh. Wonder what he's got here. True Grid. He's... He's tapped his mana really weirdly. 3, 4, 5. I could Behold and not do anything. Yeah. Well, all I've got is the Ojawari, so let's whack Ojawari down. Try and take him off it. Because I've got a couple of sort of kill spells for it. I'm assuming he's going to try and get the Wandering Emperor back. Ah, okay, no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah. So he gets an Emperor. That's irritating. But again, like, me losing it, I don't really care about. Him having it, I kind of care about.
show them how we greet our enemies.
He's got 4 cards in hand, so if I leave 2 open, I can do a thing. That costs 5, so that would be Let's just get rid of this. Exiles as well, which is good. Joe Planeswalker, but I don't have a white thing. I'm fine with him having that. Oof. I do say so. Behave. Absolutely behave. Okay.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Don't really want him having a Jindgat access. That feels like not a good play. Okay, he's got a negate for it. That's fair. There is all. We can get the Emperor down next turn if he attacks with it anyway, which is good. Because it's artifact, instant, or sorcery. It's not that. He might have another negate for it, which might be annoying, but hey ho, F it. Swing! Wabang.
This is what you get for hurting my people.
It's real nice that that exiles as well.
We've got the edge.
I think we're just deluging. Try and get some stuff up again. But okay. Meh.
Let your blade do the talking.
That might be nice. That might be nice too. Let's behold now, because frigate. That's both good. Want to grow some land here. My turn. Artifact, creature, or enchantment. Go for that for 6, or we could not do that.
Strike fast and strike hard.
Again, it's all instant speed. I can pay 1 for that and just get rid of the counter.
May your blade strike true.
We're going to return the Wandering Emperor. And then win, hopefully. As I say, exiling stuff from his graveyard completely effed his deck over. That's the problem with the meta right now. There's just so much exile. Like, so much good exile as well. Like, this isn't... This I'm coming around to view as a really good card, as well as the black one. The black one I really do rate because it gains you life. Like, the amount of life I lost then and gained back was insane. Farewell exiles literally everything, including graveyards, which just, again, completely effed him over. This is peak control. The land's really awkward. I guess I keep them. Chances are I'll probably run to some black land. Would be really nice. Again, really strong hand if I just get that black land. Hey, sorted. that's annoying. Get rid of that whilst we can. Get rid of that whilst we can. I should have waited on that, to be fair, but meh. You know, like, well, whatever, man. Probably pay 1 for that. Fair dues. Blue? Black? Black. That should have maybe been blue. Do a thing, then do a thing. Do a thing like that. And then do a thing like that. Let me make Esper. Oh my god, 2 of them. They're multiplying. Like do that for 1. Yeah. Do that for 1. 0. I'll pay. And then do that for 1 too. But I can wait till next turn to do that. Attacks. Enter. Because you never know, he might not attack. Okay, let's just do this for 1. Bang. Bang. Oof. Damn. Damn, Daniel. Deluge is good. I mean, they're both good cards. OE Delusion or Revelry? Revelry seems pretty good. Doesn't draw me cards, but it does give me life, which is always a plus. Plus, we got a negate if he's got any, like a fucking chariot, or you know, whatever. Like, okay. That's pretty smart. We go 1, 2, 3. Lol. Banter, 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 banter. Ugh. That's a really, really good draw there. 2, 4, 5. I'll need a Doomscar and a Pathway. That's a lot of damage. Ooh. Ooh, ouchies. That on white. Well, bang. That's a good draw, though. It's got Ward 1. In my head there, I'm like, am I exiling it? Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Autopay. It's like, yeah, am I exiling that? Or am I just blocking? Because blocking... Christ. Blocking saves me mana. That one. That one. Yes. Yes, yes, I'm very sure I want to pick this one. OTP. Pew pew. +1 to get us nowhere. And I'm pretty much dead to a flyer at this point, which is always fun. Isn't it fun? Let's just do that one. Go for a deluge next turn. If he plays a Thalia, we can just play that. Yeah, I don't want him getting that cave anytime soon. That's not what we exactly want to see. Quite like some life gain at this point. We need card draw and we need instant removal. Because this will get there. Like, this will totally get there. Aha. Vanishing Verse is great as well because it plays around lands. Because it's not non-land permanent, it's monocolored. Bang bang. Boom boom, Bill. Boom boom. Oofed. Okay. Oh, two of them. Christ. Just Christ.
Remember your training.
Oofed. Friggin' smorgasbord of exile stuff. I am currently now dead to a snakeskin veil, which frustrates me to no end. Yeah, that's fair. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think I'm still dead to a snakeskin veil. Oh, how I want him to play the veil. Here's the thing, is that isn't tapped. Because it's got vigilance. So, which I forgot about. Oh, that is so frustrating.
Anyone who harms my people must contend with me.
That is so frustrating. I was so close. If I didn't draw 3 friggin' Wandering Emperors in a row. Were you oopsing me? I was showing you what I had. I did not think that I could deal it. That I could kill it, rather. And we're back for the post-game breakdown. In summary, this is a really strong deck. It just works. It hits things from every angle. I think the Vanishing Verses really work. I think having 4 of them and 4 Sunset Revolutions is kind of awkward. I think I'd probably, if I was doing this again, I'd maybe vary it up even more and just run like 2 of each of the good sort of things. Like, I think I'd run 2 Grasp. I think instead of a Sunset Revelry and a Deluge, you could use the 3 mana draw thing that discards basic lands. I think you could probably run a Celestis in here as well if you're feeling lucky punk. The land base works real well. Kind of awkward to start with because there's only like 1, 2, 3, You know, there's like 10 things that you can play on turn 1 and be untapped, on turn 2 and be untapped, which is super awkward. I don't know why it gave me a Dismal Backwater on the thing. I don't know why you would run this instead of Shipwreck Marsh. I would just always run the Shipwreck Marsh. But I guess, you know, the life gain's kind of handy. I mean, it does come in handy. Like, Expel as well. I would not be running Expel in this if I was making this deck myself. But hey, it's Standard Saturday. This is a percentage of the matter, and it's... I apologise for anyone I played against and beat. So there you go. I hope you all have another wonderful Saturday. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel and this video if you enjoyed the content or wanted to share to anyone you know. And leave me a comment. Do it. I dare you. Do it now. Leave it. Go, hey, Bobby, you're an awful human being for playing Control way. But this Wednesday we played mono red aggro, so we're evening out the scales. We're having an awful week for other people this week, but in 2 different ways. So there you go. Hope you all have an amazing Saturday, and thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.